Alright guys, back here at Locals with Bobby, like we said we were going to be with the new red Broly from set 15. Tell us what it does, Bobby.
Alrighty guys, so set 15 gave us this new red Broly leader. As you guys know, I really only play Broly decks, and if I'm on Trey's channel, I'm probably featuring a Broly deck. So on the Unawakened side, permanent, you can't include non-Broly battle cards in your deck.
So Broly only.
Whew, and that's definitely a restriction. Auto, choose one of your red extra cards in your hand, and discard it, draw 2. His Awaken is at 3 life. Basically, untap 1, draw 2. He comes over to this side right here.
To the cool side.
To the cool side, yeah. Auto, when he attacks, draws a card, and if you have 7 red extra cards in your drop area, you get to activate one of them basically for free and do its activate battle skill, which I'll go into a little bit later with all the cards, but you can literally throw your opponent off by just how many activate battle skills you have in this deck. It's really cool. Its own activate battle, just kind of like a Dark Broly effect. Discard a red extra card, give it plus 5k for the battle. So, if you guys remember Dark Broly, that's basically what it is. But here we go. Alright. Remember, only Broly battle cards. So we're going to play 3 Broly Crown of Retribution. Really good. If your opponent leaves up 2 mana, you want to see what they got in their hand, play this, grab something 20k or less, and put it in the drop area. Seaman, since we can only play Broly cards, we got our own super combo.
Sparking.
Sparking 5, draw a card. Here we go. Big boy, 6 drop. Alrighty guys, deflect, double strike, permanent. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, and you have 5 or more red extra cards in your drop, you decrease its energy cost by 3. Auto, once per turn, whenever you activate the activate battle of one of your extra cards, it basically his effect triggers and you get to discard a card from your hand and restand him. But if you discarded a copy of himself, you get to draw 2 and minus 35k one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier as well.
It's pretty nuts.
Just 30. It can be a 35 double strike dual attacker. Basically, last of the battle cards, we play SS4 Broly.
The true win con.
Whew, man. All night tonight, literally dropping this guy swinging twice, dropping him swinging 40. I mean, it happened all night, guys. You draw so much in this deck, you're bound to see him. Let's get into some of the new extra cards. I play 4 the Demon Awakens. Basically, your Self-Awakener in the deck. Activate main, limit 1, burst 1. If this card is in your drop area, warp it, burst a card, and take a card from your life to your hand. So it helps you awaken on your own. But it's also an activate battle, generic, gives something plus 5k. A lot of these cards can affect your leader and your unison, but also Crown of Retribution as well, seeming that's a Broly card. So we got 3 Demonic Blitz. This is a negate, limit 1. Whenever you activate this, you give minus 10k to something on your opponent's side of the field. And also its activate battle is to give choose up to one of your cards and it gets plus 10k power for the battle. Right here, Demonic Barrier. If your leader card is Broly, it becomes a 1-drop. That's what basically all these are, if I didn't say it last time. All these have that same permanent skill. Activate battle, you get to give, if your leader card has 15k power or less, it gets plus 5k in crit. So you need to sequence it with this next card, and that's 3 Demonic Playtime. You need to be able to do the barrier first and then Demonic Playtime, so that way you can get the double strike crit off. Limit 1, Demonic Playtime, limit 1, draw 1, give something, give your battle card, give one of your red cards plus 10k, and if it's a Broly card, it gets double strike.
This card's super good.
It's beautiful. I might actually up that to 4, I don't know yet. Gigantic Meteor.
The big boss.
Sort of, I mean, guys, when I say this is sort of an MVP for the deck, it's actually the MVP. Tonight, it's just put in so much work. Being able to, on your turn, get rid of basically your opponent's board, and also on your turn, giving yourself plus 25,000 for 1 mana is just nice. And you also get to do this for free with your leader's ability. So if you have a Demonic Playtime in hand, you can swing with your leader, activate this activate battle, give yourself plus 25, Demonic Playtime, draw 1, get another
You want
plus
to negate the leader swing.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. You don't want to negate the leader swing. Let's get to the unisons a little bit. All right.
Dark Broly himself.
Yes, sir. This unison is a must-have for in the deck. Permanent if there are 3 or more red extra cards in the deck, or in your not deck, your drop area against double strike. And activate main +1. Look at the top 5. Grab a red extra card with an activate battle skill with an energy cost of 3 or less. -2 when your opponent attacks with a battle card. You basically can give it -3,000 power for the turn for each extra card in your drop area. I promise you, your opponents will not see this coming, and they'll just not even think about it.
That -2 is really sneaky.
It's very sneaky. They don't even see it coming. 2 Vegito Unison of Might. I've dropped this twice tonight. I mean, it's pretty good. The -2 being able to, your opponent not being able to play anything with skills for the next turn is pretty cool. I haven't been able to do the -5, and I think I did +1 it one time just to keep it around as another body whenever they got rid of my other Broly. But I mean, this is not a necessity in the deck. I mean, it can be easily replaced with any of the other red Unisons. Wolf Fang Fist, of course, Unisons. You want to play this. I play 2 Omen of Awakening. Unisons again. I wanted a sort of a Denial of Hope effect, but not Denial of Hope. And this is a 1 mana Denial of Hope. Anything 20k power or less just goes to the drop area if you take a life, and it becomes a 1-drop if you have a Unison in play with an energy cost of 2. 4 freezes Death Ball.
4 of the big combo card.
Yeah. This card is amazing in multiple ways, not only being able to activate battle, giving one of your cards plus 15k power for the duration of the battle, but also the -10 comes into play a lot on your defensive steps and being able to protect yourself. Some of the negates. We got 2 Testing the Opposition. I played 3 Unending Awakening.
It's a really good card.
Yeah, plus 5k, so basically a Senzu Bean for 1 on your leader. Sort of saves you.
And that Dark Broly effect, from what I noticed, really helps you out whenever you're trying to filter and make sure you're staying alive.
Yeah. I would definitely, guys, recommend with this, don't rush yourself to get to this side. Do not rush yourself. You'll end up finding yourself on the back foot, and then you'll probably end up not taking that game. 2 Violet Rays, because Violet Rays is really good. And then Never Leave Home Without Protection. Strategy of Universe 7. Give all of your red Saiyan cards in your battle area barrier.
Basically, this is really nice at protecting your big 6-drop due to the fact he does not have barrier.
Yeah.
So whenever you... And it's also a 5k when you're on your backside, so it's not that bad. Or you pitch it when it's not that good.
Yeah. Basically, whenever you drop this guy, he already has Deflect. So what he doesn't have is barrier, of course. So try to keep one of these in hand, drop him, go ahead and give him barrier, so that way if your opponent has anything sneaky to tap him down or like play with him at any, you won't have to deal with that unless it's like a Vegeta's Final Flash. I mean, but still, give a barrier, go through all your plays, and then hopefully you come out on top.
Well, appreciate the deck profile, Bobby, and we'll see you next weekend, maybe with a different Broly deck. We don't know.
Who knows?
Adios.